Come on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is no longer Slightly Poorly. I keep wanting to say Slightly Poorly, but it is Ramen Rider. And I thought, originally I wasn't going to stream this, but then I got another notification that it was downloading more updates for this, even though I had already updated earlier during the day. I'm playing it in full screen because I've never played this game in full screen before. It's always been cropped, and it is a totally different experience in full screen. I will tell you that. So right off the bat, before I get into the nitty-gritty about talking the upgrades, I will say that some of the controls feel a lot smoother. For example, I can now do that. I was never able to do that. I always had to run and then do that. Now I can just boop. And I go up, up. Oh no, that's still... Alright. So up and then triangle immediately goes down to this, even though it's not supposed to do that still. It's still an issue. Everything seems fine and fluid for right now. I did notice there was a couple of issues they were having for the update, and they were talking about it over on their Twitter channel. Over on their Twitch. God damn it, I was right the first time. Over on their Twitter, they were announcing some stuff that was going on. I will read you their versions of what the updates are. And then I did find somebody else's version of what the updates were over on stream. And here we go. So, when was this update supposed to originally come out? March 31st. The last update was, mind you, the last update for this game was December 11th, 2018. So it's been 2 years since they've touched this game. So the new updates are going to be New Game Plus and Coach Co-op. I've already talked a little bit about that, how I wasn't a big fan of Coach Co-op until they fixed some other stuff. But this was posted on March 31st, 2020 at 6:57 p.m. We are excited to announce that our next game update will include 2 new game modes, New Game Plus and Couch Co-op. Will be arriving on platforms for free on April 2nd. It is not April 2nd, buddy. It is April 15th. I can understand them having to tweak things out. New Game Plus lets you replay Indivisible with abilities, weapons, and incarnations acquired in your previous completed game. Right from the start, you'll be able to access secrets, areas, and take shortcuts that require advanced abilities. You'll also have your full roster of friends fighting alongside you, because everyone should get a chance to help smash Lord Ranavar's face in. Okay, gotcha. So, basically, once you get New Game Plus, you guys can basically go back and revisit early game content and fight previous bosses, which I think is kind of neat. However, I'm just going to keep reading on because I'm thinking to myself as I've been reading this to you guys. Don't think it's going to be easy. We've made the enemies tougher, added a number of twists along the way to keep you on your toes. Oh, and Aja comes with a brand new inspired look by the final of the game. She's wearing a white top, blue highlighted, blue skirt, purple hair, and brown sandals. That's about it. Nothing too exciting. In the previous completed game, we tried to automatically detect your progress and add Game Clear / New Game Plus button to save your game files. Some players may need to complete the final challenge of the game one more time. Oh, that's... So you may have to beat the game twice before you can actually play New Game Plus, which would be your third runaround. That's a little bit much. Like, if you beat the game the first time, you should already be up to New Game Plus. Because I wouldn't want to play this game 2 times over, having to get all your stuff back, having to go through all the things over again, just to get New Game Plus, so you can keep all your previous stuff from your last playthrough, just so you can play with your friends. That's a lot of work, guys. Some players may need the game one more time. We've added a bonus track to the end credits by the Indivisible composer Hikori Ketua as a reward. It's a preview of the OST Plus album that will be included in demos, outtakes, alternate version, and inspired by tracks from Indivisible's soundtrack that's been released by Scarlet Moon Records on April 21st. I don't know if that's come out yet. I'll have to... Well, it's not April 21st, but that might come out... I'm thinking it's going to come out later than April 21st, because it said this was supposed to come out by April 2nd and is now April 15th. Couch Co-op allows you to play Indivisible with up to 3 additional local players. Plug in extra controllers and jump in and out of any game time that you aren't in combat. Makes sense? Your friends will be able to run alongside Ajna, always player 1, and use the basic jumps to keep while exploring. Additional players don't have Ajna's leap and axe-hitting skills, but that's okay. When they fall behind, they'll be able to instantly transport to Ajna's position. Kind of like Tails in Sonic 2. Once a fight starts, each player in control of their incarnation and of their attacks. There's no fun like beating up on Pooh? P-I-N, Peninar with your bestie. Look forward for the updates across platforms beginning on April 2nd. We hope you enjoy the new modes. Thank you for being fans of Indivisible. Alright, so you get New Game Plus and you get Couch Co-op, but in order to get New Game Plus, you might have to play the game through 2 times, and by the time you get to the 3rd playthrough, you'll be able to do New Game Plus. How to start New Game Plus. How to start New Game Plus. After downloading the update, if you're previously completed Indivisible, look for Clear Game. Press button. Press it. Get started. If it does not appear, you will need to complete the final challenge of the game. Watch the credits, even if you previously completed the game. When you're prompted, save your game into one of the save slots. Next time you load up the game menu, you'll be able to see a new button appear in the save slot. Press the button. This is start. It'll say start New Game Plus from beginning, yes or no. You're good to go. Have fun exploring the New Game Plus. How to start Couch Co-op. Plug in 1 to 3 extra controllers. Press the attack button. Done. Have fun in co-op. Now, my thing with this is, not all systems have up to 3 controllers you can plug into the system. For example, PlayStation 4, there's only 2 outlets, 2 USB outlets, so I'm thinking maybe you can hook them up by just by holding down like the PS4 button and connecting them wirelessly. I'm not sure if that will work though, because I'm not sure how many controllers you can have linked up to a PS4 or an Xbox. I know the original Xbox had 4 ports in it, so you could be up to 4-player co-op. Alright. Now let's see what they actually improved on. Well, this is coming from from Steam. Dearest Invisibility fans, Indivisible fans, today we have Justice a free update for you. Okay. Then under Black it says, certainly these updates are for free if you're Indivisible Ambulant or even an Invisible Dedicator, but they are not for you, then really. ... What? Alright. Upon updating your co-op game today, you will receive 4-player co-op game and a new game plus, as well as a buttload of fixes and additions and balance adjustments. For console players, these updates should be live tomorrow morning, April 16th. It's April 15th, so they uploaded it a day early. There's a lot to this list, so I'm going to break it up by type. For 4-player co-op, we've already read all about that. Major bits. Have up to 4 players. Have we said enough? Heart. So it is so last. This guy's got sorry, some of his writing is just like grammatically incorrect and throws me for a loop. Drop in the multiplayer. Play your favorite characters a whole new way. All the way except... Oh, no. No. Alright, so this one says if you don't have enough controllers for the PC version, one person can play on keyboard, or 2 people can play on keyboard, which is really weird. Want to beat up your friends? There's a friendly fire option too. Alright. Small notes. Player 1 still controls the menus, NPC interactions, and all that jazz. Ramsey is cool and everything, but Ajna is the reason we're here. Okay, then it explains how the co-op running around works, which we already read. Which is basically one person gets, whoever's player 1 gets to play Ajna, can do all the fun stuff. Everybody else just kind of tags behind her and then reappears by her. Enemy bosses are now harder this time around. And then his response is, oh my goodness, are they harder? I hope your clean blocks are up to snuff. Which means maybe you want to grind out a bunch of more levels before you beat the game again. Okay. This is the part I really wanted to get into. The buttload of fixes, additions, and balance adjustments. We've done so much I honestly can't remember it all. Here's the bits I do remember. I'll add more as people on the dev team tell me things I forget. Rebalance late game enemies to be more difficult. You can now change your party in battle. Hot diggity. However, swapping party members from the reverse during battle costs 1 bar of ID and will leave them very slow until they fill up 1 action. HP and status effects follow your character like you expect. Because of co-op, enemies will now burst if they have been in hit stun for a long time outside of battle. No more chasing enemies to death or infinite juggles with the bow. Sorry. Once you've reached the last save point, to aid in completing side quests more quickly, you can now return to the landmines from any save belt. I tried that, and... oh, that's because I'm not at the last save. Derp. Added. Load last checkpoint menu option. Does what it says for those instances where you want to repeat yourself. For those instances where you want to repeat... What? Why do you have that twice? Like, dude, seriously? The end credits will have a all-new piece of music for Kikotan-san himself. It fits the mood much better, but if you want to hear all of it, you better gather up those incarnations. The previous credits is now played if you watch the credits or the contributor credits from the pause menu. Updated the credits and contributor credits. You can watch the contributor credits from the title screen too. Okay, I didn't see an option from that. Fix a great many of camera bugs, environmental bugs, cleanup errors, and text bugs. Fix several occasion black screens, skipping cutscenes on the PS4. Fix several of out-of-world exploits, none of which particularly useful for speedrunning, I hope. And then there's like a spoiler list. And then that ends his article, and it goes down to Indivisible Teams thing. So those are all the updates that I know about so far, that people know about so far. I'm really curious to see how this will pan out. What the hell? Alright, that was fucking weird. My phone went off for no apparent reason. It just started playing some weird ad. Alright. So, we've got Naga Rider here. Naga Blast. Naga Inferno. Naga Flame. What are you doing? Trying out the new moves. In my mind. More like, in my mind? Haha. Do you get it? Do you get my joke? Alright. So we are going to actually play some a little bit just to see how this pans out. I am a bit worried about some of the updates, because if you guys watched some of my previous playthroughs, you'll notice that some weird things happen. You'll notice that the controls always don't respond when I'm trying to parkour, and I get very frustrated. Like, I'll try to do this, and then it'll just automatically do that. When I press this, it'll just do that. And those are two different button layouts, so I don't know why. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to seeing the map that big. Don't touch it. They're messing with his weapon. Alright, bam! 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 Alright, so... Sorry, I'm just not used to seeing this in full screen. This game's really beautiful, by the way. I think it's pretty. I don't remember what we were doing, to be honest with you. It's been a while since I played this. Oh, wow, look at that detail. I've never noticed that before. I gotta go to the bar place to fight off some hungry ghosts, but I don't remember with who. Oh, this party's fine. 7 available, 83 found. Right. I don't know how many. Save real quick. In case some weird stuff happens and I'm forced to load. That dude's still there. He's like, oh, it's raining, and I got my spot. Go up, don't I? It's been so long. Oh. Who are you? You look like System Warriors. Yeah, okay. Kickstarter backer. I really don't remember how to... Maybe this is a shortcut, hopefully. It is not. Bam. 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 Oh my god, I found a secret. Alright, so. No! That was neat. We found another, go away. Go away. I didn't mean to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, no. See, that's still a problem. How do I get back to... I told me I gotta go all the way up. I thought there was another way I could go to get to the bar. Uh-oh. I don't want to take a long way. There still is no option, though, to move the map. So that's neat. That's fun. That's fun. That was one thing I was really hoping they would fix, because... God damn. Why can you move the map on the PC version still, but not on the console version for PS4? Makes no sense. God. Flip flanger flube. No one cares about wanna be heroes. Bam. No. Oh. Fuck. I was trying to cheese this, but... See? I didn't even tell it to do that. Why? Seriously. Oh my god. Alright. So I'm already running into controller problems with it not appropriately taking the inputs that I give it. That's fun.
Cheap shot.
Oh my god, no! Are you serious right now? I did not even... I told you to do this. Why? Seriously. I don't even know how to get back to the bar.
Hey!
Oh god. What are you? 1 rock, 2 rocks, 3 rock, 4. I'm a rock monster man, I guess. Uh-oh. Let's heal me up. I don't know. I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the eddy enter my veins. Should just be able to... Alright, bye. I have business in Tricud, Krug, however you say it. But there's nothing wrong with... Yeah, she's already said the same thing. I wish I could just bash through that door, but I know it's not gonna let me. I suffer like what? I love the fact that they can't hear each other. It reminds me of the scene in Shazam. Shazam and the bad guy are up in the air and like they're 20 feet apart. The bad guy's just going on with his evil dialogue and Shazam's like, "What? I can't hear you. Huh? Whatever. I'm just gonna punch you now." Alright, this should be. Why am I still hurt? You don't get health options in this game, so... Fuck. I gotta go up for the story. Alright. Thank you for doing what I told you to do. So, we found out, like I said earlier, I probably already said this, there are still issues with input reads. Awesome. What the fuck? There it is. Alright, Ghost. Your drinking days are over. Hold it, Ajna. I sensed something from it. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Could this be Mara? Oh, so he turned into a vengeful spirit. After all, serves him right. I'd like to see if I can still help him find a better path. If not, return him to his former self. Please, take me to the base of Sumeru. We both lived there once, and perhaps I can find something to remind him of who he was. Beating it up would be a lot easier, but you're the boss. Oh god, I gotta go to Sumeru. Alright, well I've got a bunch of other quests that I've got to do too. Bam! Just break through that door. No problem. We're not going to Sumeru, by the way. Sumeru. I fucking hate these damn wolf things. Go away. You are not worth my time. None of you are worth my time. Go back. Oh, that's the... Smash through this door. Oh, come on. I just want to take the easy way back and not this bullshit. Alright. I need to add shortcuts. Alright. I forget who his other's quest. Oh, I'm doing, I'll get rid of, No Arms Lady's quest. I forgot her name. I do not like his character. They could have done so much more, and they just left him as the perverted evil ninja who joined your team because you're stronger than him. And he's actually got a secret heart of gold, but he's super generic ninja man. Still need to go to Port Nefea and the Iron Kingdom. Alright, that's where we're going. Oh, my arms still feel like jelly. So, for those of you who didn't catch my last stream, my Weeb Wednesday stream, it was a little bit shorter. This will probably be a little bit shorter too. I just started working out, just so I don't gain a whole bunch of weight while I'm off work. Oh fuck, I still do that. Alright. Yes, let's go. And my arms feel like jelly from my 30-minute workouts that I've been doing. Sweating a lot. Hopefully I'll start losing weight. Trigun. Didn't you say port? She said port, right? Or did she say Iron Kingdom? And my memory is shot. Oh god, my arm. Wait. Alright, I'm still fucking hurt. I should have been healed up by now, because I'm not on New Game Plus. Abilities. No, not abilities. Bah. So apparently, from what I read on their Twitter, they were running into problems with the game not working properly for the PlayStation 4 at first. There's issues where it wouldn't let players connect. Go away, generic dude. Where do we need to go for you? So I wasn't paying attention. Yep. This place and then the Iron Kingdom. So this place should be very, very easy to do her quests. We just gotta find a spot to put up her poster. Where everybody's got to use the bathroom at the same time. I don't know whose quest is who. I didn't see anything up there. Come on, I don't want to talk to you. There it is. Jan, is this a good spot for the poster? Excellent. Now we just need to get the last poster up in the Iron Kingdom. Alright, cool beans. The guy in the back, oh, I don't know if I can hold all this shit. No, go. So, this Sunday, the plan is, and I might have to redo it. Hopefully I won't have to redo it. I've only had one person respond that they were interested in actually joining my Henshin group for RPG. One person said maybe, and the other person has not replied to me. And you cannot do a Henshin RPG with just one person. It's not like Dungeons and Dragons. It is very much so reliant on there being multiple players, because it's very roleplay heavy, very rule light. But I do want to, before I go off and finish this quest, I do want to talk about it for a bit. So it's very inspired by Power Rangers. And not so much the Tetsu, however you say it, the Japanese stuff. And one of my criticisms that I have now from reading the whole book is the creators, I feel, in my personal opinion, took the easy way out with combat. You know, there's no real... How do I put this? Oh, shit. Alright, there. Bite. Alright, now we just gotta go back to that lovely place. Alright, my health is up. Alright. Where was I? Yes. So I feel like they took the easy way out with combat. I think there needs to be more rules for combat. Because they personally say, you know... and I understand where they're coming from, that having hit points and stuff just didn't make sense in this game, because, you know, in Power Rangers, the Red Ranger just doesn't drop battle in the beginning of an episode, or, you know, Yellow doesn't die right away. Personal stats don't really come up in Power Rangers, because they all usually work as a team. But if you look at the Japanese shows, especially like Kamen Rider and some of the other ones, like Jetman and a few other shows, death and sacrifice are a big part of the Henshin series. Henshin, for you who don't know, Henshin and Sentai are basically like Power Ranger shows. If you never watched Power Rangers, but you watched Sailor Moon, then Sailor Moon is a form of that, just aimed towards girls. They all deal pretty much with the same thing, fighting monsters that are based off of either everyday objects, feelings, or you know, animals or whatnot. And what I'm getting at is, I really feel like they could have done more with combat. That they kind of just skipped over combat, and basically what they say is combat's not that important. It should be cinematic and flashy, but you should wrap it up as soon as possible. But for me, in those shows, the fighting, you know, fighting the monsters and meeting the monsters was always the best part, because that's what the show focuses on mainly, especially in Power Rangers. Like, there's very little plot, just, oh no, Power Rangers, there's evil, go fight this guy. You know, they kill off some putties, they transform, they come across the bad guy whoops on them, and then they whoop on the bad guy, and then the bad guy becomes a big giant monster, and then they transform into, you know, they call them their mechs, and they fight. But the Japanese shows, some of the shows are kind of like that, and some of the shows aren't. For example, like I said, in Jetman, in the very first episode of Jetman, what happens is they are trying to create the, I guess, I wouldn't call them Power Rangers, but for this sake I'll call them Power Rangers, and they're up in outer space in the space station. They get attacked by aliens. Everybody but 2 people get sucked out into space and die. There's another show which I cannot remember. It was a movie, and not the fan-made movie, but an actual movie, where the Yellow Ranger gets pretty much shanked with a giant piece of metal and dies. There are other series where certain Rangers will sacrifice themselves for the others. In Kamen Rider, in one of the series, the very first Kamen Rider, Hugo, and then the second Kamen Rider that comes into play later, sacrifice both of themselves for the third Kamen Rider in the series. There's a giant kaiju, and they cannot defeat it, so the 2 first Kamen Riders basically self-destruct, killing the kaiju so that the third Kamen Rider can live and continue on, you know, being the symbol of justice and peace. And a lot of times, especially kind of late in the series or mid-series, the Rangers don't always win their fights. Sometimes they run into problems where, for example, one of my favorite examples is during one of the shows, they end up, you know, through the whole first part of the first season and halfway through the second season, they kill the monsters with, you know, without really thinking about what they're doing. The monsters are evil. But then you come to find out during one of the monster fights, one of the monsters tells them basically she did not want to become a monster. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. I'm just rambling on about some henshin stuff right now. Let's see. And what ends up happening is they find out that the lady was transformed into the monster because her kid was kidnapped. And so there's that whole thing of all the monsters they've been fighting previously haven't always been evil. But that's all I'm going to talk about henshin right now. I'm going to go back to this. I already talked about the updates, but I'll give you a brief summary of what happened. So the first thing that they did was they added in co-op play, and they added in new game mode. Hey, welcome to the chat, guys. I'll just kind of repeat some of the stuff I've already talked about. So the first thing that with the updates is they added in, obviously, co-op mode. Over on Indivisible's Twitter, they've been having problems with the PS4 not accepting co-op mode to happen yet. Apparently they've fixed that, though. There have been problems with just it going to a blank screen. Another thing that was mentioned was you might have to beat the game twice before you can get to New Game Plus, which is really a bummer. Basically, once you beat the game, you'll have the option to clear mode. You press that, and then you go back to it, and then it'll say, do you want to start New Game Plus? You say yes. You get a new skin for Ajna. And that's pretty much it about co-op mode, is that your friends basically, whenever you get in a fight, your friends are able to fight alongside you. They will follow you on screen, but you will still be able to do all your fancy stuff with Ajna. The other players, once they get farther behind, they will teleport to your location. There apparently was a buttload of fixes and some other things that I read off of a stream post. The game for me feels a little bit smoother, but I am still having problems with the game just not wanting to completely follow the inputs that I put into it. One of my biggest problems is I'll do this upraise thing, and then I'll try to do that. And a lot of times what it's done in the past, it'll do this. I'll go up and then automatically she'll go back down. Or I'll try to do the spear thing, and it will do that. I haven't had so much problems with that, but I have run into issues where it's still not quite taking the inputs that I give it. And right now I'm just kind of doing all the side character quests to get them out of the way, which I'm kind of disappointed in some of the side character quests, because a lot of them, the majority of them, feel just like fetch quests and going to random locations over and over again, and refighting, you know, copy and paste different colored monsters. Oops. Alright, so now we gotta go back to the Iron Kingdom. No, we need to go back to Tricug, because the thing she's doing is in Tricug. I believe I did lose both of my viewers. If I did not, say something in chat in the next few minutes, because right now I think the only one viewing is me. I was really hoping to get some people in here to talk about the updates and what they thought of them. I am really disappointed, though, that it took them forever just to update the game. And the only reason why they updated the game was because they put in co-op. So that's a strike on their part. Because from what I've seen, a lot of people complained about the game glitching out, being weird bugs. You know, ports not handling input, their inputs well, like I've had. They've pretty much remained silent on it for a while and just kind of let it be. If these guys come out with another game, if it's not a fighting game, I don't know if I want to play it. I mean, this game is a good game up to a certain part, and then it just becomes kind of frustrating and boring. I do like the story, though. Oh my god. Like, see right there. I am not telling her to do any of those inputs, but she clearly wants to do those inputs, because that's how the game is reading them. Come on, there we go. I need to see where I'm going. I don't want to go down back that way. This way. Actually, don't know how long the stream has been running for, because when you put it in this mode, it doesn't tell you. And the original reason why I put it in this mode is because I wasn't going to do very much playing this game. This time. I was just going to talk about the updates and try to talk to people about it in chat, but I'd figured I'd get some of the side quests out of the way because I haven't really touched the game in a while. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII, which I plan to get back to. Whoa, so many people showed up. It's quite the crowd. Y'all look so happy. Let's get this show on the road. Really? She's flipping invisible and you don't get to see the show? Oh no, there she is. They didn't fix that. Fantastic, Ken, even though I didn't get to see anything. 1,000 eyes saw you and 1,000 hands applauded you. In your own way, you ease some of the suffering in the world. Aw, thanks. Whoa, Chirani, that was very Deva-like. Tee-hee-hee. But it looks like I'm not the only one who was most moved. Whoa. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Pops? How do you know my name? During the evacuation of Zulong 16 years ago, we lost you. We thought you died. But then I saw that poster and immediately knew it was you, my little girl. Dad? I never thought I'd see you again, but here you are. And you've become such a magnificent dancer. Dad, it's so good to see you. You're still alive? I'm sorry I never came to find you. I would have if I had known. That's okay, Dad. You're here now. Whoa, family reunion. We have so much time to catch up on. We do. We should totally do that. But there's a small matter of saving the world first. We have to defeat Kala before I can think about a home life again. How'd she lose? I want to know how she lost. Did she lose her arms as a kid? Did they cut off her arms so she could be a better dancer? What happened? Oh, I understand. You've got your life. I'll be waiting for you when you return. Hey, welcome to the stream. Just don't take too long. You can count on me. So, I've had... Oh, Alright, I just finished your side quest. So I've had some people pop in and out of chat, or in and out of the stream, I should say. So I've already talked about the updates, but I will happily go over with them for you. So the updates include a new co-op, couch co-op thing that you can do only after you've beaten the game. To get a New Game Plus, you may have to beat the game twice in a row before it actually lets you play New Game Plus. In New Game Plus, you get to keep all your companions, all the stuff that you've already found, all your moves, so you don't have to worry about losing anything. The enemies are supposed to be a lot harder, so a lot of people are recommending to grind up levels before you actually complete the game. There's been talk about how PS4 sometimes is having problems with not loading multiplayer, or just weird black screens. They talk about how they fixed camera issues and some other things. I just did her quest, and if you go back and you watch a few minutes, Jan basically jumps around like this and disappears, and then it focuses on her being up here and up here, but you can't see her. She's completely invisible, so they still haven't fixed that. They supposedly fixed certain bugs where you could pop in and out of the map. I don't know if that's true. I haven't checked that yet. I have had problems with certain maps where that happens. Apparently you cannot juggle enemies to death anymore and cheese them. And that's pretty much about it. There was these... Oh, sorry. I thought I heard a jewel up there, but I guess not. Oh shit, you're going in circles. That's pretty much it about the updates. I am disappointed that they waited almost... Let's see, their last update was 2018. 3 years before they touched the game again to update it. I know there was a lot of people who were having issues with the game like I did, where it doesn't follow the control inputs correctly. Sometimes you want to do this, and it'll automatically do that. Or you try to do this, and then you do that, and it just does that. Or you try to do the wall hold, and she won't do it all the time. I've had issues with that. How do I thought there was a way out of here that didn't require me to... Maybe it's this way. Yep. Ow. But those are the updates. If you go back and watch the beginning of my stream, I do talk about the updates more thoroughly. Just gonna save it real quick. Your health does not regenerate anymore, so if you take damage, you will still be damaged until you either leave the current map you're on, or place you're at. Do I need to go? No, I think I've done everything here. Until you get to combat. I haven't experienced any weird black screens yet. People were complaining about that. And of course, I haven't gotten to New Game Plus yet. I'm still in my first playthrough. Hopefully, I won't have to do another complete playthrough of this game. Let me go. Oh, shit. I always do that by mistake. Let's go to port here. Do some other people's quests. Get them out of the way. If you haven't purchased this game yet, I would wait till this game's on sale. The very first half of the game is great. The second half of the game is kind of lackluster, especially when it comes to doing these side quests for your characters. A lot of them are just basically mindless fetch quests of going back and forth between every place you've already visited and just talking to certain people and fighting repasted colored enemies that aren't really that hard. The story is really good though, and I enjoy the story, I enjoy the humor in this game. I just feel like they could have done so much different stuff, different things with the amount of money that they had. And over the years, you know, I feel like they've neglected the console ports for quite a bit. As I stated earlier, it's taken them 3 years to update the game. And people have complaining about certain things constantly over those 3 years. They've just kind of let it be, let sleeping dogs lie. And I'm sure some of the things that they could have fixed, oh, what was that? Aren't that hard to do. Yeah, I'll shut up. I don't want to be in trouble now. What is it you're needing? I'll give you a fair price. Cut the crap, Felicity. Oh, it's the British lady. Why compound? Compound. If it isn't my old pal. Old pal nothing. You owe me, buddy. I can't do a British voice right now. Aw, that's old news. I'm a changed woman. Be a shame if you... God, I cannot do a British accent. Be a shame if your people find out about one thing. Okay. What do you need? The King of Thieves. Where's his stash? He'll break my neck if I tell you. I'll break your neck if you don't. I'll break his after, one way or the other. Taking care of him saves me a bit of trouble, but who says you can do it? I say. Sweet little thing like you. Sweet, huh? She's been like, oh. Sweet merciful heavens. So how about that info? Okay, fine. Word is he hid the treasure on the plateau in the Altama Sands, somewhere out there in the desert. You'll find it. That's not much to go on. Well, it's all I've got. If it leads turns out to be bunk, I'm coming back for you. Let's go. Please be a little bit correct. Alright, so I gotta switch her into my party. I don't know why I couldn't do a British accent. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Shut your pie, old bloody boy. No, it's not British. Crikey. It's Australian.
Usually work in the side, but...
Shush. Man, it's just me back in chat. The only reason why I'm in chat is to see if anybody comments. A lot of people don't comment. They like to pop in and out of my stream just to see what I'm doing. I know my friend... What's weird is, alright, so my pals over at the Garbage Gang, Lucky Red, he's been having some interesting trolls kind of coming into his stream trying to get him. It's quite funny because they get angry because a lot of the times he doesn't acknowledge trolls. Like what they say, he just doesn't care. It's very chill. So they end up getting upset and mad that he won't acknowledge them, and I've noticed that because of that, they've started to get a little bit ballsy and started to downvote some of his videos. So I've been doing my best to like his videos. I don't know where I'm going. Bam. Yeah, it's still having issues with... See, it's glitching. Maybe because I wasn't in full screen mode, I didn't have that problem. Or I didn't notice that problem, but it's glitching. I'm not fucking sure where I'm supposed to go. Oh my god! She just took off like a bat out of hell from that. I wonder if there's anything down here that I missed. I don't know what those are. I don't like them. They're just in the way. Oh, no. Let's save it here in case this is a wild goose chase. I feel like it is. I feel like I got... pretty much everything in here. I could be wrong, though. Get out of here. Okay, I already got the crap in there. So I know there was some place in here that I didn't... Ooh. Ow, mother plus bucket. Alright, so juggling system sword. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. I forgot what number her was. Or her number. Her button was. Shit. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, fuck. Damn it. There you go. I don't think I can steal a monster's heart, but she is free to try. Oh, yep. There's something over there I didn't get. Something over there I didn't check out. Unless there's nothing over there, we will find out. Dig, diggity dong, diggity dong, dong, dig, 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 bada, bada, bong, dong, dong. Is there anything? Oh, that's the gate. I remember this part. Alright, so I totally hear something on the other side of that wall. Which means... Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. So anyway, the problems that I've been having with my channel, they're not really big problems because I can easily deal with them. Oh. Alright, cool. Get out of here, scrub. looks like I haven't been all the way either. Is I've been having spam bots comment on my channel. And these usually happen right after an upload goes up. If my stream gets uploaded, it'll be 0 views. And these guys will comment like, hey, great video, stuff like that. Seemingly innocent stuff. And these guys in the past have been gone by many names. They have been Trap Town Country, Trap Town Sick. There's one other guy, I can't remember his name, to give him like a fake YouTuber name. And now Tom, a regular innocent sounding name, is commented on one of my last videos. And is that the area? Yeah, that was the area I couldn't go up. Right. Yeah, that's all that was. Alright. Oh, nope, there's an area over there I haven't been. But you'll go to these guys' videos, and a lot of them are like, how to get views quickly, how to make money off of views. But then when you go and look at their actual playlists or their videos, there'll be nothing there.
Don't underestimate me.
Alright, that's not an acid guy. There's a version of these guys that when you attack them, they hurt you. He's not one. Uh-oh. Shit. Those are undodgeable, but if you press them at the right time, you can add the damage. There you go. Since I haven't been up and over there. Do I really need to be up and over there? I don't think I do. Yeah, because that's just here, wait, what about over this way? No. I'm just kind of going back right now and checking for stones in a mess. I'm going to mute my mic for a bit. Anyway, that is all this place checked out then. So I can't go over that way. I need to go.
Don't underestimate me.
By. Looks like to go this way, but I don't remember. Alright. Okay. Yes, take me out of here, please. So you can go finish your quest. I'm now having issues where my headset is. Oh, no. The hell? Okay. Says I can't. It says there's something up there, but I can't. Alright. Yeah, it says there's something up and over. Let's go this way. Says there's something over here I did not get. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going because this place is huge, by the way. So I can go up over there, but I bet you I can't. Go. Yeah. It's as high as this place takes me. Alright. What are you doing? So it's a shortcut. Damn it. So this is where it just came from, though? I feel like it is. I feel like there's something up here. Hear anything? No? Yeah, it's not gonna let me jump around. So maybe there's not. What the hell is that? Treasure King place, maybe? I have no idea what that is, unless that was the secret boss I killed. Smash. Not sure where the hell I'm going. Sitting here, I bet you. No. I have to probably look up where the location is. Alright, because we just ran through the entire desert. This goes back to Ashwat. I'm gonna take a quick gander where I'm supposed to go real quick. was going to take a bit. I have to watch a blind playthrough to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to be going. You can't go up there with everybody. Seriously, I don't want to see all these fightings. God damn it, I was right. I didn't know that's what you had to do to get that, though. Alright. So I do apologize about that. I do want to shout out to, what is this guy's channel's name? Quasimofo? Thank you for your side quest thing. There were other walkthroughs that tell you how to get it, but they don't show you map locations, and they just say, well, there's a downward gust of wind thing you're supposed to go up to, but you know, they don't tell you exactly where it is or how to get to it or which one it is, because there's a couple of them that do that. Oh boy. Alright, I'm actually going to save it here. Yeah, from the comments that I've read from other people playing this game, nobody enjoys the character side quests, which is a big issue. I also want to know how I get my little roly-poly companion guy to follow me, because he was able to do that, and I don't know how. Because I feel like the little roly-poly guy is supposed to be her sidekick, and the mascot for this game. And I've only seen him maybe like once or twice. Okay, so am I on the right way? I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. Oh boy, here we go. So, see that long spiral thing there in the middle that I can't pan over to? That is where I'm heading. Alright, then that was weird as hell, but alright. I knew you could get up here, but at the same time I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, no, can't go over that way. Alright, so there's going to be an optional boss fight over here. What? It's the stage. Whoa, there's a lot. It's a thing for taking. But there's a bird? The king of thieves is just an overground magpie. I don't trust birds. You can never tell what they're thinking. Well, except that Altoon, he's cool. Aja, let's mess him up. Yeah. He's already... Oh. Oh.
Okay.
He does hit kind of hard. Uh-oh.
Embarrass yourself.
God damn it. Finish him off with a Kamehameha after I knock him down. What? Ooh. God, that hurts. Yo, that's still the best in my opinion. Seb's right. You're gonna get reincarnated as something even worse in your next life. Yeah, like a butt. Now, let's go see about this treasure. There's enough to feed so many people in the Iron Kingdom slums. Ajna, we can spread the word a bit. Sure. That's it, there's no... Oh, fuck. I forgot those were there, to be honest with you. Whoa. Come on. Damn it. Come on. Alright then. I will save this guy's video. I don't feel like running around doing all that fun crap. My phone's about to die. And what I'm going to do then, I have 5 views of my last video. It's not bad. Alright, so what I'm going to do then is once I get back to town, I'm going to be ending the stream because I'm worn out. The side quests wear me out. I don't like doing them. Thank you to the viewers who dropped by. I was hoping for a little bit more interaction about people talking about the game, but I knew necessarily that wasn't going to happen. It's fine. A lot of people are still disappointed with the character side quests. They've improved on them. Which is a shame, really. Bite! Alright, I already killed whatever the hell that was. The glowing turnip tentacle monster thing. Go, go, go. As you can see, there's still some screen sputters here and there. For a while, it did feel a bit like it does feel a tad bit smoother, but not enough to make a whole big of a difference. they really shouldn't have. They should have added, if they were gonna do a big update to add co-op New Game Plus. They really should have taken the time to fix the screen sputtering, some of the other bugs, especially in the PS4 port. They should have taken time to really revamp the character side quests. Because from my own personal feelings to what everybody else is saying, they suck. There's really no point in doing the character side quests unless you want that tad bit extra at the end. And that's all that I'm doing here. Oh, I don't care about you. And that's all that I'm doing this for, and that's why I wasn't going to stream this originally until I had gotten all the side quests done. Because the side quests are really unimportant. They don't really contribute anything visually wise or anything important to the story, other than hooray, you did my fetch quests. And that's about it. I mean, I love the first half of this game. First half of this game is a solid like 8 out of 10. Second half of the game feels like maybe a 6.5. I mean, it's boring. Oh, what? Oh, no. How'd I do that? How'd I do that? You've got to be kidding me. Why was that never explained? But see, in the computer version, you actually can move the... You don't have to... Stop that. In the computer version, they just press up, and then they're able to move the entire screen. What the hell? Seriously? That makes me very, very angry that this whole time that was never explained. Jesus. Alright. So now it's gone from a 6.5 to a fucking 4. So that was a big issue that I had. This game is a good game, despite me bitching it out. I said wait for this game to go on sale, focus on the main quest. If you really, really want to do all the side characters quests for that little bit of extra at the end, I said go for it. It's not necessary though. I don't think you get a extra trophy for getting all this shit done. I know you get a plat for basically getting all the trophies there, but like the trophies include getting her attack and defense up, completing the whole story. But nothing for side quests, because you don't get any trophies for completing side quests. Or defeating the secret boss, unless they put trophies in for that, and if they did, I'm going to be very upset, because I do not feel like fighting a boss with 9 health bars that is a cat. Towards the very end of the game, at a very hard, supposedly hard, platforming section to get to him. The platforming becomes incredibly frustrating, especially when the game decides when it feels like listening to your control inputs. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun joining me for this. I hope you guys got some useful information about what the update was. If you have any comments, leave them below. If you like my content and you want to see more content, I have a little bit more over on my Twitter at dread_bread. Link should be in the description. I also have a Twitter that I made. For those of you who are wondering why it's at @ababyatomic. When my friend started doing GGW, the garbage game, he started doing his own wrestling show type stream. Some of the bad guys I originally made were the Atomic Babies, just funky colored, really big wrestlers with the giant baby head costume thing on. And they were controlled by the Atomic Baby Overlord, so as a joke, I made the Atomic Baby Overlord account. And as I went to go do the Ramen Rider account, Not to mention that there's a shit ton of Ramen Rider accounts, which irritates the hell out of me. So that means I probably won't be able to do a custom Ramen Rider, official custom Ramen Rider account. Because there's so many goddamn people named Ramen Rider in various different ways. But both my emails were apparently taken up. I do remember I had a Twitter a long time ago. Didn't like it back then, so I deleted it. I think it's silly that I still can't use that other email. I don't feel like making a new email for that to make a Ramen Rider Twitter, so I just left it as Comic Baby, which I think is funny. But yeah, there you guys have it. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking out my content. I will see you guys in the next one. And until then, I will see ya. Bye.